is Angus MacLeod, and I'd like to say something about e-learning, which I hope will be useful to you. It arises actually, my thoughts about e-learning today, not just because of my experience in designing e-learning courses for people who want coaching skills, and about 20,000 learners having participated in those courses since 2004. It's not just from experience, but recently a discussion on the Institute of Training and Organisational Learning website, and a whole lot of people with different views about e-learning, some considering e-learning as just a sort of knowledge-only tick box type of technology that doesn't have real sustainable value but could be useful as an add-on to other training elements. And then some other folk who feel very passionately that actually e-learning can do a lot more than that, that you can in fact create practical applied learning through an e-learning platform in its own right. And the answer is that everybody's right. You know, there are e-learning provisions which are just tick box. It's about knowledge only. It's not about applying the knowledge necessarily. It's just to tick the box that I know this. And that's e-learning at its ultimate basic, and that's, to be honest, what most e-learning is. And so most people understand e-learning as just having that function. It's valuable, it has a part to play, but that isn't the only type of e-learning that is available now. So since 2004, what I've been designing and delivering to, as I say, about 20,000 learners, is training on a web base which offers practical learning opportunities. So people are doing practical work outside of the knowledge, the tick box part. So they have to go and practice stuff, they have to think about that stuff, they have to report back what's happening, and in the case of coaching, they're not just coaching, they're receiving coaching from other people as well. They're receiving that coaching and they're learning from that. They're having self-reflective exercises, for example, may have assignments and so forth. So there's a lot of practical learning, a lot of self-reflective thought and applied skills that they can use at work. So the key there is actually designing stuff that's not only practical but is applicable to the work context. And that's what I've been trying to achieve, I say, since about 2003 when I designed the first course for Newcastle College, and I'm still designing as late as 2010, late 2010, for the AMA Coaching School. Now with e-learning we can go a lot further than we could then, because now what we're offering are things like webinars. We're offering tutoring series so that people link into fortnightly small tutor groups for over a period of maybe 20 weeks. A lot of video, of course, so there's free video resources for students at AMA Coaching School, for example, which is an e-learning site. And there we also are offering an online community, and the online community isn't just learners, it's also professional life coaches and professional executive coaches as well. So yes, everybody's right. E-learning can just be a tick box. It can be a knowledge only product, and nothing wrong with that. But if you think about it, you can go a lot further, and if you shop around and look about, you can find courses which are well designed, are focused on real work related issues where there are solutions and practical solutions that can be used immediately, and that's key. People need to be able to use this stuff, not just learn it and say, well, how's that useful? It's got to be applicable and useful, and the practical learning is important too. So there you are, e-learning in a nutshell, and thanks for listening. Thank you.